Hello, this is your tarot card reading for Monday the 23rd of October. Now I'm using my astrology cards. I thought it'd be quite good to see what Scorpio's got in store for us today. See what we're going to be looking at for the month ahead. I'm two cards have just fallen out, so that's obviously just told me. So I'm recording this in advance. I'd usually try and keep quite close to the day when I'm recording these, but I'm going to be in London again studying for my reflexology. So if I haven't replied to your messages, that's why. Please bear with me. Okay, we've got the 6th house and Cancer. Now, you know, it's not always the star sign that comes out, but let's have a look. This is the work, health and duty area of your life. Maybe your 6th house is in Scorpio, so maybe this is something that you really relate to. But it's funny, duty area. We've got this lady doing yoga, and then we've got another lady doing gardening. Can you see? It's a very different kind of poses there, isn't it? One's really beautiful with the white light round, and the other one looks like she's really suffering. I know how she feels. I'm a gardener, and sometimes it's like, oh, this is really hard work, but it's enjoyable and it's worth it, isn't it? So maybe that's, and obviously the Cancer sign, this energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving, and it may concern the family or a mother of a child. So maybe your 6th house is in Cancer. Have a look at your astrology chart. If there's loads online that you can just get for free, so it's always really interesting to find that kind of stuff out. So yeah, maybe there is going to be work-life balance, because this is saying work, health, duty. This is family. Maybe they overlap. Maybe you're finding your family is a bit of a duty. There's some sort of duty there that you need to look at. But I do feel that this is almost if you put your life in compartments, this is maybe suggesting that they're all going to kind of mush in together. And that can be a bit messy sometimes, can't it? Or maybe it's, maybe your life is quite messy where everything's combined, and you're suggesting over this next Scorpio season to start putting boundaries in. A lot of us work from home now, don't we? And it's really difficult to switch your computer off and go downstairs and then have your family life. There's a lot in life at the moment that's overlapping, isn't there? I have a friend who's a yoga teacher. And, you know, when she tries to do her yoga, sometimes her dog comes and sits on the mat, or the kids suddenly need something to eat. Yeah. It's all that I'm trying to work, I'm trying to look after myself, I'm trying to deal with my family, I'm trying to do this and that. I really do feel like this is going to be under the spotlight over the Scorpio season. And sometimes when we're thrown into a bit of chaos and all of the parts of our life are starting to merge into one, the only thing that's really the common denominator in all of those things is us. So if things are playing out in all aspects of your life, then really the only thing you can change is yourself to deal with those better, I guess. So maybe there's going to be a little bit of soul searching here. But I really do love the fact that this is a very beautiful, happy scene with a lady with a little baby, and that's unconditional love. I'm really drawn to this lovely yoga lady, and also this older lady that's doing the gardening. Yes, it looks like hard work, but she's doing it for herself, isn't she? We're assuming she's doing it for herself. She might be a gardener. But, you know, it's that idea of this is what I love doing. And, you know, it might be November, it might be getting cold where you are, it certainly is here, but you know, it might be the best time to be out in the garden, actually autumn, clearing up all the leaves and debris. There's something quite satisfying about that. Obviously I know that you're not all in autumn at the moment. I know some of you are basking in glorious sunshine, but you get the idea, don't you? Making time for yourself, having time for your family, fitting in your work, fitting in your duties. That is our human stuff. And we don't, you know, when we're looking at tarot, often it's because we're looking to the spiritual. But sometimes the messages are about just dealing with our daily life and getting that a little bit more on a plane of where we'd want it to be. So that's our message, I feel, for the Scorpio season. let me know if these particular signs or houses relate to you in some way. I'm not an astrologer, I'll be honest. Some of this I'm kind of learning as I go. I take my astrology knowledge from Tanaz at Forever Conscious. She's amazing. So I know some of you have come from Forever Conscious because I do write tarot articles for her occasionally. There's a full moon one coming up, which I'm sure she's going to advertise soon. But yeah, for astrology tips, Tanaz is your go-to person, I would say, at Forever Conscious. So you'd learn an awful lot more about the Scorpio season over there too. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and leave me a comment. I do reply, even though this weekend I might be a little bit slow. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.